Do you tell us about the benefits that a sponsor can get from the Vendee Globe, which isn't media value and the number of times their name appears in the paper?
Well, I think we can see from a number of the sponsors that are already involved the whole diversity of what sailing sponsorship can give you. Group Bell, for example, it's all about engaging all their markets around the world. So they sell cheese in all these countries, but they don't really talk to each other or come together as an organisation. So they're really engaging all these different countries into one big project to follow Kita as their skipper. And similarly with someone like Safran, it's all about internal engagement. They want all their technicians to have hands-on time on the boat, which is showing with some of the technology we're seeing on Safran. So there really is a whole scope, whether it's internal communications, galvanising a global company into one big project, or whether you're looking at environmental issues, or even you're just looking at engaging with key markets in a certain area. So you want to bring your customers down, give them that once-in-a-lifetime experience on a boat with a round-the-world sailor, and then follow the project. There really is the options to do something other than just talk about the sponsor's name and put it in the paper.
It's obviously a very tough market, not just for English sailors, but French sailors as well. What are some of the objections that you get from companies when you pitch to them?
Well, it's been really interesting and a massive eye-opener. I've been trying for this sponsorship for a while now. It isn't just a recent thing, it's been ongoing for in excess of a year and more. And it is really frustrating because the first hurdle we had was 2012 to everybody at the moment is the Olympics. But actually the reality is the budget for that they're spending in 2012 for the Olympics has already been signed off, and we're looking for the new budget and life beyond the Olympics. So after that end of August, when all the Olympic activity is over, who's going to pick it up? Are you going to just let the Olympic sponsors carry on with what can follow, or is somebody going to say, well, that's all finished and I'm going to go and do something really bold and brave and be out there racing around the world? So that was a big hurdle, and I think just timing with the Vendee Globe just following the Olympics has really made it difficult in that respect. The other thing, of course, is there's those with the money but they don't want to be seen to be spending it, and that's a massive hurdle. And I think there's a good cause here for cause-led sponsorship where that unnamed donor can allow the money to go to a charity, which is a really good tax incentive, and then my message would be how great this charity is, and I carry the charity's colours. So any charities out there, I'm more than happy to do that.
For example, there's been a lot of scandals around football and rugby and things like that, where sailing seems to be a fairly safe bet in terms of the individuals that are involved. Is that something that sailing's got going for it at the moment?
I think for sure. It's definitely considered a clean sport with that whole environmental thing. Yes, we build carbon boats in big ovens and we ship things around the world and we fly to different destinations. But ultimately we use and harness nature as our power. So it's got this clean image. And again, the sailors are pretty clean because it's physically and emotionally and mentally demanding. You haven't got time to get into trouble and do anything, and there's nothing else to it. And I think the Vendee is very special because it has that really simple message. There's no complicated scoring. One person, one boat, one lap of the planet. And I think that's where the pure message really does well.